Hey everybody, welcome back to Slime Rancher with Dr. Dordle. So last time we went through the basic stuff in this game, and I explained like the gist of the game and how it works. So now we're just gonna get back to trying to earn some money and get our basic farm set up. And the next thing I think I want to do is build some more pens. Because having more slimes will just end up with giving us more money. And that's like the general idea of this game, is to like raise things and try to get more money where you can to raise more things. It's one of those like feedback loops. But there's all kinds of cool stuff to see on the way, so. And I guess while we're waiting to feed slimes and get more plorts, we'll just go explore the area a bit more. Always want to check. You can see like it takes a little while for the things to grow back. And while we have this small basic farm, we can definitely get by with just having like the wild fruits and vegetables, but it is a good idea to start farming as soon as you can, because once you get a lot of them, you're mine. Come here. Come here. I want you. You would be useful for my farm. There he is. So yeah, and there's more to see back here. So let's just look around the area a bit more. Because like most survival-y adventure games, it starts out kind of slow until there's things you can do. Now, this can be a problematic area because you see we have multiple different types of slimes. And they can start mixing up their plorts and everything. And it's just a bad day when that happens. So the biggest threat here is really this this singular rock slime. Ow. These slimes are totally metal. Jesus Christ, I could not get that out of my mouth for some reason. We're gonna get rid of this one too. If any rock slimes in this area need to die. Chickadoo. So that's a strawberry cube right there. Hey, get out of here. So, yeah, those requests I was talking about, there will be all kinds of things like wanting different plorts, different slimes, different vegetables and fruits and whatnot. So it's a good idea to try to like find all the stuff earlier on, so you can start a garden to have everything. There's another one of these big fat boys. And I'm assuming something happens if you feed them. So there's also these treasure pods. I don't know what those do. There's a lot of things in this game that like 2 hours really didn't explain everything. So I had a great big tree like this one here on the edge of my property back on Earth. It had been there before anyone could remember. It survived all kinds of change around it, and then one day I began to notice it was dying. It wasn't anything unnatural, it was just its time, I suppose. And then I realized that if I didn't do something, I'd end up like that tree. I'd spend my whole life in the same place. I wasn't going to let that happen, so I bought a ticket for the far, far range and left the very next day. So yeah, like, most of the story is told, like, through text and, like, walking around. I don't really know, like, again, what the end game is or how much, like, actual story there is to unlock. Seems like it's mostly just enjoying the experience. Who knows, maybe like at the end of this series, we'll like do a rush playthrough or something if you guys like it enough. That would be fun. But I reckon right now we'll go ahead and start heading back to the ranch with all of our goodies. And get all these chickadoos in their pen. There are just so many chickadoos over here too, like all the time, just constantly. Some more funny rocks. So yeah, like I was saying before, I have no idea like how long the series will go on because it's just such an open-ended game. Like that's part of the reason why, like, I was having so much trouble, like, continuing Morrowind, because it's like, there's, like, a definitive end, but it's, like, just such a big game, like, by the time I could finish a game like that, we'd be up to, like, 100-something episodes. Thankfully, with, like, Subnautica and stuff, like, the game has a tangible ending that isn't too difficult to get to. So I reckon we'll shoot these plorts in here. Oh, yeah, so you can see right here, the little pink has a down symbol on it, which means that it's worthless today. And that's something to keep in mind. I'll put more chickens in here. I don't think you need to feed the chickens. I think they take care of themselves. And then you can do things like upgrade this. Solid can have up to 4 plorts for storing plorts and resources. And then right here, we can make a new corral. I do believe building, like, the secondary farms, yeah, it costs quite a bit of money. Let's go see if the, like, wild plants and fruits have grown. Looks like we still got a little bit longer to wait on them. Once you start getting a lot of slimes on your ranch, you want to kind of like get these while you can, because the wild slimes will eat them when they fall off. And I'd rather the native population starve than mine. I don't actually... Oh, we got a new email. I should go check that out pretty soon. Or star mail, my apologies. So yeah, if you haven't noticed, I've been getting hit by rock slimes a lot. Whenever I first started this game, they were irritating me so much that I basically just went, like, on a genocidal rampage and shot all of the rock slimes I found into the ocean so that would stop happening. This is a pretty chill game, so I mean, like, honestly, like, you're probably not gonna, like, get taken out by rock slimes. I don't actually know if I've, like, taken enough damage to quote-unquote die. But I'm assuming you probably just wake up back at your ranch. It doesn't seem like the kind of game that's going to have, like, a real punishment for getting knocked out, besides maybe losing some items. Let's go check out that mail we got, because I think that's going to open up this little trading thing right here, and that's where the fun begins. Dora West. Hi there, Beatrix. The name's Dora West. I'll keep my introduction short on account that we all got work to do. I'm a longtime rancher here on the far, far range and head of the welcome wagon for your local range exchange. The range exchange is a network of ranchers just like yourself who are looking to trade what they got for what they need. Slime, plorts, food, whatever. All you need to do is check out the range exchange machine daily and be sure to get your trade completed within 24 hours. As more ranchers get added to your network, you should receive a hearty hello from them, so check your inbox. Well, enough jawing. Time to go. We both got slimes to wrangle. Adios, Beatrix. Dora. So, yep, that opens up this cute little thing over here. Nice. Help me out here and I'll make sure you get what's owed. So it shows you what we got to deliver and shows you what you'll get. And I got a bunch of chickens, so I'll probably go ahead and just give her some of mine. And obviously pink slimes aren't going to be that difficult to come by. We don't really need to worry about giving her hens yet, because you don't have anything to eat them. And hopefully some of those hens will grow by the end of the day. Omnivorous, that's new. Feed pink slimes on the ranch 10 different types of food. Wait, does that hold over from, like, my last playthrough? Hey, what the fuck are you doing here? It's gotta, because I've definitely already fed, like, slimes, different things. This guy's a little troublemaker. He's going straight to hell. So yeah, you can see they're trying to jump out. The hungrier they get, the more likely they are to start bailing and trying to get out of their pen. So it's a very good idea to feed them when they get hungry, or before they get hungry, so they don't do what that one just did. So we'll just go ahead and drop some food off in there for them to eat. make sure they're all good to go. Come here, boys. More ambiguous, amorphous blobs. Oh, if anybody likes this game, I highly, highly recommend grabbing it. I don't believe it was all too expensive. I got it during the winter sale, but it's definitely a cute little indie game. And I would love to, like, be, like, supportive of the game and get more people to buy it. I have no idea how old the game is now, like a year or two. I have no idea if the dev's actually done anything else. I just had a friend that really liked the game, so I was like, yeah, I'll get that, whatever, it looks cute. Turns out it's actually a lot of fun, so. Grab these. I gotta say, I'm definitely enjoying a break from, like, horror games and action games and everything. I was a little iffy about starting this game, because I was like, you know, like, I don't know, like, if the same people that enjoy Resident Evil and Dead Space are gonna like Slime Ranch here. I was like, fuck it, whatever. My channel's not that big right now, and it's not like people have to watch it if they don't want to. Also, the game's just adorable. Come here. Go ahead and take care of delivering these slimes. Alright, well, we don't need the rest of these. Bye, guys. Enjoy your swim. Don't worry, they're fine, probably, unless I was lied to. Let's look for more hens. But yeah, you can see the slimes are missing in this area. I think maybe the slimes do actually die if they don't get food. Or they, like, despawn from this area or something like that. I imagine there's some penalty to, like, not feeding your slimes. Otherwise, the game would just get boring. Let me get the rest of these. Alright, let's feed a few of these pinks. Wait, no, don't chase that. I thought he was going to chase it off, like, the edge of the earth. I was like, wait, don't do that. Don't eat this plort. Stupid tabby. Don't eat that plort! Alright, now we should be able to get the rest of the pogo fruit. Are pogo fruits supposed to be pomegranate, I think? Pomegranate? I don't know how to pronounce it. All I know is they taste really good, but you get seeds stuck in your mouth when you eat those things, which sucks, because they're really great. Look at this skybox. It's just cute. Very pretty game. I've had this conversation with a friend before about how stylized games almost always look better and stay good looking longer than games that aim to just be purely realistic. Because, you know, like, games are constantly getting better looking in terms of realism. So, we're definitely of the mindset that, like, it's better to just have an interesting art style rather than just, like, overly realistic and good graphics. Take, like, Dishonored, for example. That game looks absolutely gorgeous still, even though it's so old at this point. But then you have games like the old Call of Duties that, like, for the time looked really great and realistic. But now it's like, ugh. So you can see here we have way too much stuff to put in our backpack, so we're just going to store things in the silo. And that's why I built it as soon as I could. Nah, okay. Well, hopefully we get some money from this transaction so I can store more. Yeah, looks like we got enough. So let's go ahead and add another little silo to this. And now we can store even more things. Alright. Go back over here and get the rest of our rewards. And I think that was everything. Hope you guys like this game, because I absolutely adore this game. And there's obviously a lot of stuff we haven't seen. I'm not sure if they're still working on the game, adding to it. There's a lot of slimes in the game left to find. Let's see if we have enough money for another ranch. Corral, not quite. But I bet you there's some slimes out here that are making plorts right now. The first time I played the game, I actually, like, neglected to hold on to different types of, vegetables and fruits, so I couldn't grow any, and you get requests for different types of things like that. So it's a good idea to hold on to at least one or two. I think the flying ones only eat fruit. I'm not sure. Softly glowing heralds of starlight. Ah, we can replace our hens. Great. Let's go check this pomo fruit over here. Pogo fruit. Hey, buddy. You're not one of those. Yeah, so he doesn't produce anything, so I'm going to hold off on feeding him until I've already got, like, a good groundwork and I'm just producing a lot of food. Because right now it's way more beneficial to feed my own slimes than wild slimes. I can't feed the whole neighborhood. Grab these carrots. I can't grab these carrots, so I'll just grab the plorts instead. Don't eat that plort. What's that? All right. Oh, he's going to heaven. There he goes. I don't know what's happening. What is that? He's flying away. I don't know what that was. What just happened? I've never seen that before. Those little flying slimes can't fly that high. I think that was a physics glitch. Alright. Can we trick shot this? Nope. Just shoot it into the ocean instead. I whipped it right back there. Ah, yeah, there you go. Our chicks are growing up into not chicks. It looks like you can probably hold, like, 100, 200 of those, maybe? Got no idea, actually. Alright, these guys are getting hungry again. I'm probably getting sick of carrots. And I know people are probably going to be like, oh, you need to have more slimes, you need to build more corrals and stuff. Don't worry, I'll get around to it. I just like my farm being under control. And usually these guys will sort themselves out if you just put food in the area. Except for this one. This one's not very smart. Oh, fuck. Come here, buddy. Where you at? Where's the one that's, like, starving? Alright. Do any more of you need more? Looks like most of you actually could eat more. You need one. You need one. You need one. And everyone's good. Everyone's fed and happy. Go ahead and dump these. So I have no idea, like, if this early in the game it's worth holding onto your plorts until they're worth more. But you can see, like, the pink ones are still 6, even if they're, like, on an, a normal day. So I don't think... Does the pink even, like, fluctuate? But anyway, that was another 20 minutes. So, wrap this episode up here. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode, and I hope you stick around for the next one. And as always, until next time, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys around. Bye-bye.